out here in Mossel Bay for Bitcoin Ikasi, dedicated to educating people on Bitcoin, and then coupled with teaching kids how to surf and skate.
So from the very beginning, when we started surfing with the kids, way back in 2010, the mission statement of the organization has been youth empowerment through character building activities that teach commitment. You want to encourage that in the kids, but the thing is, you're going to have role models that the kids can look up to. And that means getting people from the community. Like, I can't be that role model because I didn't grow up in that township, and the kids are going to look at me and go, yeah, well, whatever, you know. But if they can look at someone that they can identify with. So it's absolutely crucial to have strong role models.
I grew up here, so I learned to surf on this beach 20 years ago. And now I work as a surf coach on the same beach, teaching other 9-year-olds how to surf. I think that's sick.
Chuma is a good coach for us because he tells us what we don't know about life. He guides us.
I always say we're using surfing as a tool to teach these guys that working hard will actually pay off, you know, in the future. Surfing is a very difficult sport, you know, it's a lot of hard work. You're gonna fall down, you're gonna mess up a lot, but if you stick to it and you work hard, as time goes by, you're gonna become a much better surfer. And you can take that, you can directly translate it into your life and what you're doing.
The Surfer Kids, it is nice to be there because the Surfer Kids keep you from the streets. Herman hit big things for us, and I appreciate that. Surfing keep me from bad things at the township.
We got 45 kids at the moment. They move together. They all love the ocean. The love of the ocean from these kids is unreal. There is definitely a few stars in the making there. Very blessed and grateful that I can be part of it.
Every single day when you're out here at Dias around this time, we're in the water, you know, if the conditions are bad, we're skating.
You could also feel the wind when you're in the bowl, yeah, it's good.
Well, I can already see some of the kids gravitating more towards the skateboarding, which is great, because now you've got two activities that can keep them busy in a constructive way.
Senior guys really take care of everyone. Everyone gets fed, and the kids come here after school, and it just provides a safe, fun space for the kids to become better people. I'm currently painting a mural. The concept of the mural is the fusion of skating and surfing. So the idea was to have this beautiful fusion between the two worlds, and then sort of like popping out was the idea of Bitcoin and creating a whole sort of energetic feel around surfing and skating, and then how that ties into the energy principles of Bitcoin.
Up until quite recently, Bitcoin has predominantly been something that people in more privileged communities have been talking about. It's only now beginning to sort of penetrate places like this, even though it's still quite early, because I mean, look, like the people in this township probably know more about Bitcoin than most middle-class people in South Africa. I started paying a small part of Lutando's salary in Bitcoin, and he started onboarding shops in this township to accept Bitcoin as payment. I know it wouldn't have been possible for me to onboard those shops to accept payment as Bitcoin. And if you don't have that building block in place, you're stuck at square one. You need the shops to accept Bitcoin as payment so that the person earning their salary in Bitcoin can spend the Bitcoin without converting to fiat, because that's the first hop in making that Bitcoin circular economy.
Starting a Bitcoin Ikasi project, like it gave me that, like in the start, like I was not believing this thing is gonna work. Herman, he did give me that idea, everything is possible. So Pacific Barbershop, we just started to accept Bitcoin as a payment in 2022.
If you're going to empower someone, you have to encourage them to think and plan for their own future and take responsibility of that future. What am I going to do to improve my life in the future?
Yeah, it's actually good because it's kind of like a saving account in a Bitcoin.
Because if you're operating with a currency where the price slowly goes up over time, that's what you tend to do. You start to think about accumulating and saving.
Thank you so much. Please.
It was an absolutely crucial role. It wouldn't have happened without his input. I don't know how he did it.
We are up in the township now. Bitcoin Ekasi effectively. We're going to just paint a quick Bitcoin 3, simple chrome and black piece.
Yeah, I'm gonna do this one, this blue shape. We don't do it just for free. We're gonna give the guy like something every week, like 7,000 sets, 81 rand per week. That's Bitcoin over there on the shack.
The main aim here is for showing the people how the wallets, Bitcoin wallets are working. So we are going to practically show them, and then they will do the purchasing of popcorn and Coke themselves, just to prove that they were able to get it when we downloaded the wallet to them and showed them.
Nomsa she understands Bitcoin on a more theoretical level, and so she's one of the people that I can actually talk to about the more technical aspects of what we're trying to do. You have lots of people in those kinds of circumstances where there is not a high prevalence of high-end smartphones.
I'm Khutatsong Ako, and I'm building out my Chankura. My wallet is entirely focused on giving people without an internet-connected device the ability to send and receive Bitcoin. In South Africa, we've had digital payments for years, maybe even decades, primarily through things like mobile money. And yeah, everyone has a feature phone or smartphone in their pockets. I was like, okay, let's make Bitcoin work in that fashion too.
We want them to be curious, wanting to know of what is actually happening here, so that this thing can grow.
So I can see today how far we come from. We come from on a far way, so now we are here, and then we're gonna open a bowl today. So that thing will give me like everything is possible.
We are in Mossel Bay at the Bitcoin Bowl for the open day. Some rad skating going down, mixing it in with the locals. Some rad vibes, the mayor's here.
About a few years ago, Tinus and some friends came to see me. They had some plans and so forth, and he only spoke about it, but I didn't really believe him. So today I'm here and I'm seeing it, so that means that I can believe it. Tinus and your whole team, everybody involved here, all the investors, thank you very much for results that's speaking louder than words. Great job.
Just a big celebration of having the skate bowl. We have nice boerewors rolls and some soft drinks, and everything, all purchases will be made with Bitcoin, with Lightning. So yeah, it's just a great fun day.
Having something like this has been a plan that's been a long time coming, but it didn't actually happen until this year.
Got all of Dallas Oberholzer and his team. Just started the process of figuring out, with the space we have, what is possible, what can we do.
And as a park builder, you got to try to bring something new every time, So the idea was, what can be that unique selling point for this park that people would want to travel around the country to skate this particular bowl? So of course it needed that beginners kind of flow section. It needed a round belly, for a soft roll-in, but it also needed a really epic photo op, with that wall. the reason why like pros would want to come here to get that shot.
I wish I had a ball like that when I was a kid.
That's been the real eye-opener for me, is getting to touch base with like these super talented kids who, given the right opportunity, I know will like really be superstars in the South African skate scene and surf scene.
There's definitely going to be some talent coming out of here.
Really nice to be able to work in such a dynamic environment, you know, with people from different backgrounds, different cultures, all coming together, but having the same heart and the same passion, you know, for making a difference in the community and just improving the way of life.
Like when we're working together, like it's like hamba ngothando. We just work with love and then hamba ngothando.
So yeah, just the three elements coming together: surfing, skateboarding and Bitcoin.
I'm interested to see what inspiring things come out of this project in the next decade to come.
We're about to have tricks for Bitcoin. I'm sure you haven't heard of that before. We're going to have an online voting contest for it. You guys are basically going to decide who gets to win some Bitcoin. Oh yeah.